There's a view partnerships with India are exceptionally important for Barbados. According to Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Carrie Simmons, it's important to boost specific areas going forward. He says India and Barbados share many common perspectives.
There are some areas which I believe we will be able to anticipate. We're going to be talking in respect of climate change and renewable energy partnership. India is a leader in renewable energy, and this is a group that we've committed ourselves to, as you well know. Equally, a lot of work is being done by this country in pharmaceuticals, and we are partnering with India in that regard, and a lot of the regulatory frameworks and so on that we must do as we begin now our first steps towards being a country that is engaged in pharmaceutical production will be done in partnership with India.
Mr. Simmons also says it's an opportunity to zero in on areas not focused on in the past.
Perhaps the time has come for us to have that direct flight from New Delhi or any other port to Barbados directly. But above and beyond all of that, there's also the question for us now to diversify some of our supply chains and to build connections commercially with India. And later on this year, Barbados is going to be reaching out to India, and we will establish a diplomatic presence there. Those are some of the discussions that we're going to be having. As we expand our diplomatic footprint around the world, we do so with a view to broadening not only the country's opportunities politically and diplomatically, but economically, commercially, financially as well.
Meanwhile, India's Minister of State for External Affairs, Sri Pabitra Margarita, accepted the award on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's behalf, given for his country's assistance during the COVID-19 pandemic by providing much-needed vaccines. And he says since the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries in November 1966, they have built and cultivated a robust partnership.
Bilateral relations between the two countries have reached new heights under the present charismatic leaderships of Honorable Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Modi. The traction achieved through bilateral engagements and support continues to foster these relations. As we move forward, let us continue to build on this foundation of trust and cooperation and embrace new opportunities of collaboration and work together towards a more resilient and prosperous future for our peoples.
Minister Margarita also attended sessions at Parliament following the ceremony. Rachelle Agard, CBC News.